Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm
Are
super
you
ready.
FXCFW Wobbles versus Apollo Games are another battle of the game stores.
Yeah, for real.
But this is a little bit different this week because it's actually Arc in the winner's side and Wobbles in the loser's side. Now, don't get me wrong, Arc has put fantastic sets off of Wobbles in the past, but I'm still very surprised.
Yeah, I mean, Wobbles is Wobbles, and he beat Michu King a few days ago. So, Arc beating Wobbles and winners, you know.
I mean, Arc taking this tournament would be big. One thing worth noting, though, is while Wobbles is incredible, he has been making a couple of errors. He's been really playing as crisp as we're used to seeing.
Yeah, I agree. Wobbles is usually like ridiculously confident in his movement and his nano control, and today it just isn't as solid as it usually is. But, you know, it could just be Wobbles messing around. He doesn't mind.
It's true. It's true. Well, let's see if it pans out. He has to win 2 sets here, and he's off to a pretty solid start. Nana's going to go down, but we still have that Popo to think about.
Yep. Oh my
God.
That's the scrubbiest top level melee I've ever seen. I love seeing that.
Ooh, Randall coming a little bit to the rescue,
Oh,
but
well, what are you doing, Arc? Arc is trying to be cool and fancy. Look, he's just laughing it off.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, yeah, I should have done that.
At the end of the day, you're still playing your favorite video game.
For real. This game is amazing.
Ooh, and look at that wave dash in, but Arc is so good at not only respecting the wave dash, but also covering it with those fares. That disjoint helps really nicely after Arc's kind of spaced himself back, just swat away any attempts to come in.
So, this matchup, I don't know. I've heard this matchup is like really bad for, oh my gosh. That was just a really hard read by Wobbles, knowing exactly when Arc wanted to jump. And he's like, I'm just going to down smash you again. So, this matchup is like traditionally even-ish, but it's also like potentially unwinnable for Ices, says Wobbles. Like,
those are drastically different things. Those are
yeah, I know.
That's a paradox.
Top players often have very odd opinions.
Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense too.
Because Marth can just kind of wall out Ices forever with deep tilts and other moves because he has a sword and they only have a hammer. He has a steel sword and they have a wooden hammer. That's just not in the same league.
To some extent, we've seen that as well. Wobbles will try coming in for these wave dash down smash as we're accustomed to seeing him. And what Arc will do a really good job of is just barely staying outside of the range where he won't get hit by it, but he leverages the disjointed hitbox so he can ensure that he gets the hit on Wobbles.
That's some top player spacing right there.
Yeah, that forward smash. Barely clipping Arc.
Oh,
Nice
that's so sick. Okay, that back air was him trying to do the wall jump back air.
And then reversing the momentum with the back air. Yeah, but I don't think he got the wall jump. He just got the tech.
He didn't hold anything instead of holding up. I wonder where he's going to counter pick. He's thinking about it. Thinking about it.
What do you think about?
The counter pick stage.
No, what do you think about?
What do I think about? I have no clue. I don't know anything about this matchup. So he just goes right back to Yoshi. Yoshi's wants to get the quick kills on Nana and Popo.
I'm curious to see how Wobbles is going to adapt to adjust to Arc's utilization of the disjointed hitbox. Because it's honestly, like when I think about that last round, that was a big thing that happened pretty consistently in a couple of sets.
I mean, a big part of Melee's Rock, Paper, Scissors is knowing, how do I put this? Like which win will net you the most results. Like Arc might have won neutral more times, but Wobbles won neutral when he did harder, and he punished harder out of it. Oh my gosh, that get up attack edge guard.
And that's a really good point. I think that we're probably going to be seeing Arc continuing that set of spacing that he's been doing pretty consistently.
Right.
But the big thing is whenever Wobbles gets an opening, he needs to make sure that he can
just now, Arc got an opening, and what did he get? Like another D-tilt, maybe, and like slight stage positioning. But like when Wobbles goes in with that double down smash, which gets like 34% plus amazing positioning on a more mobile character. Oh my gosh, he knew where
the timer awareness. The timer awareness. And there's like an easy trick to that too. You just look for 5s, and if the number
outs on 4 and on 9.
What?
That's what I've heard. Outs on 4 and on 9.
But beyond that, right? Beyond the outs on 4 and on 9. If you look at the 5, whatever number is next to it, if it's an odd number, it's going to be coming from, I believe, the right side, yeah? And if it's an even number, it's going to be coming from the right side. So see, it's going to be 25. But when it goes to 25, it's going to be coming from the left side.
Yeah. There are some players, okay, AZ is good at shield dropping, and they're good at knowing the timer on the stage. That's like some of the things they're super famous for.
Ooh, I love that decent. And that might actually be a decent tool to deal with that disjoint as well, the Blizzard. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see maybe a decent Blizzard more often.
Oh, okay. Marth is of course a like amazing character in neutral. He has crazy fast disjoints, but of course he has lag. And then his other big flaw is that whenever he gets hit, he's one of the worst top. He's like the worst top tier at getting hit because he doesn't have a ton of mobility and his recovery is not that good. So he's always really scared whenever he's at the ledge. So earlier you saw all that shielding. He's like, I don't want to get back aired because he was at like 80 and then he died.
Yeah, and speaking of backers, I don't know if that.
Oh my gosh!
I know that forward smash was definitely
delicious.
Intentional. It was delicious and intentional.
And Wobbles does a little bit of wobbling.
There's a damage up. But do you remember the forward smash that we saw from Randall? Do you think that was just a back air and then Randall kind of showed up and made it a
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Ooh, nice.
Wobbles really wants Jiffy Cats right now. Yeah,
And
that back air just... That move is so strong. Just, I can't even say words. It's just beyond that.
Oh, Wobbles with a really unfortunate SD there.
Really unfortunate.
FX DFW.
That's my new tag.
Making the new tag. Wobbles. Ooh, loving it. Coming in strong with that wave dash and down smash. And that's another thing that he's going to do. I think he's going to more aggressively.
Okay, see, just there. Marth got hit at like 30 and flew off the stage, and now he's probably going to die. Well, he didn't, but it's just, well, Marth is so bad at getting hit. He's so dainty.
It's so tricky actually throwing back to the left side. Gets the grab. That's going to be the set. So, well, Wobbles taking set 1. Bracket reset.
Pretty quick 2-0. However, both of the games were fairly close. Arc definitely could have done it. I don't know. This matchup seems really scary for Marth, but I feel like he has to win neutral like 5 times, but Icy wants to do it like twice. Especially if they get a grab and wobbling is involved, it's once.
Trying to think about
what a horrifying character.
Like, what do you think Arc could maybe do to have a more optimal punish game, though? Especially based on the way that.
I mean, Arc is Arc, so he's like optimizing it as much as he can already. But if he like reads Wobbles' options after he gets hit, he could maybe do more off that. Like each time, if he knew Wobbles was gonna like shield, for example, he could grab and then do so much more of that than just the detail.
Coming in with a Squall Hammer immediately. That's interesting.
It's a multi-hit disjoint, and he moves around while doing it, so it's not a bad move.
Speaking of moving around, like I said before, I'm noticing the very sparing time.
Nana has horrible DI.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely atrocious. Nana's a giant scrub. Ooh. Wobbles also looked like a scrub there, but I promise he's a good player.
Right, just barely whiffing on that F smash. Arc coming in with that down air. Or sorry, that down smash.
I think that down smash was definitely supposed to be like anything else, but it worked out.
Yeah. No,
this is great shield spacing by Arc. So what he's doing is he's like waiting right at the end of the tipper range, and then if he sees Wobbles jump to wave dash, he can fair him or something else, and he did that for a while and it worked out really well.
Grab, and there's Nana all alone, but close enough to the left. He's gonna make it back.
So Marth can actually grab in this matchup much more than the Sheik can, because all of Marth's throws are much faster animations.
They're much quicker. Whereas Sheik's throws, they take a little bit more
slow
time.
And deliberate, and you look and you just feel bad while getting thrown. But Marth's are like forgettable. But they're better in this matchup at least.
Another nice wave dash down smash makes this a dead even game.
Crazy, terrifying option. Ooh, that was a sick dash attack to get right up under Marth. Blizzard into up smash combo.
Yeah, Wobbles is just so creative, especially with his utilization of the Blizzards.
Wobbles is the most creative Ice Climbers player. He knows so much. It's insane.
I mean,
that double tipper though. Arc is in the lead. Game 1 of the set 2.
I say it all the time. I think that Wobbles is one of those players who goes to bed, just dreams up combos, and it's like, wouldn't this be cool?
I'm gonna do it.
Try this. That's what it is, especially at the beginning of the tournament.
Ooh, Arc takes game 1 of set 2.
That's really unfortunate. And Wobbles, I think, had 2 unfortunate plays in the lift.
He did.
And with the Squall Hammer, I think he was completely off with the timing of Randall, and with way down on the left side and on the right side, he misses that get back on. But here's his counter pick.
Wobbles wants to trap Arc on the ground, I guess because on platforms he can camp ICs a little bit. But here, if Arc ever jumps on this stage, that
oh
was
my
insane.
goodness!
Look at that taunt by walking back and forth. And
Whoa,
it did not
the
matter.
reversal.
Arc with the ridiculous, just, nope, I'm going to kill you at literally 0. That was 0%.
That was incredible. Like, both of those were incredible. The combo, obviously,
Right.
is going to be getting the Jiffy Cat.
So this is the difference between Jiffy Cat and winning. One of those took a stock, and the other one made us make funny sounds because it's cool. All right, anyway, Marth on this stage can't jump. Like, he can, but he has to do it really far away, because if he gets hit, he just flies off the stage, and it's really hard for him to recover. Jumping is really unsafe against a fast character like Ice Climbers. They can just get up in there and like, up smash or something.
I like how Wobbles is a little bit more aggressive now with his spacing, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's not entirely...
It's safer for him to do it.
Because he's not entirely reliant on, like, max range wave dash down smash, right? Because he knows that Art can just jump back and fair.
Right.
So he's being a little bit more aggressive where he's just barely outside of the initial fair range. He might be close enough to do like a smaller wave dash and get in a blizzard, and afterwards he comes in strong.
I'm surprised Wobbles didn't kill him off that. I think he just thought the up smash was going to get it.
Wobbles maybe overextended there.
So fast.
Yeah, it goes into the grab, but Nana is right there to contest, make it so it's not that much of a follow-up. Might be enough to take away Nana. Nice. Down tilt is going to confirm.
If you practice combos on CPUs ever, you'll be able to kill Nana really fast. Also, that up out of shield. Ooh.
I'm absolutely
Arc going in.
I just realized something.
This could be a 2-0.
Yeah, I just realized something. Arc right now is 2 stocks away from taking this tournament over Wobbles.
That's crazy.
I mean, I know that
Wobbles is icy. It's not as Mario, not as whatever else he wants to play.
And don't get me wrong, Arc has taken, he's definitely taken games, taken sets off of Wobbles, but has he taken a tournament?
I'm not sure.
Definitely something to add to your Smash resume as we go just
Oh
over the 2-minute mark.
Forward smash combo. Ooh, he couldn't get any falls off that down throw.
But he does get the grab after
Is he
that
gonna
jab.
wobble? I think he still wants to Jiffy Cat more than to win.
There's going to be that moment, I think, when Wobbles is going to realize, wait, I'm Wobbles.
Yeah.
He's done that a couple of times in this tournament. It's been very amusing to watch.
Well, the best players are... Oh, my gosh.
It happened again. It happened again.
He missed the jump again.
Missed the jump, but he got the tech.
So the best players are really good at stuffing like overly confident plays, and I think Arc is one of those kinds of players who's like, you can't just wobbles me. I'm gonna fair you and detail you. Arc is not being shaken at all by the fact that he might be wobbled right now.
I mean, look at him. No shades needed right now. He's playing with so much confidence regardless.
Oh yeah, he has no shades. Is that the secret?
Oh, I mean, I need to know the secret behind the super crispy.
That was an amazing air dodge up by Wobbles.
He had to. It was so close. He had an input that he would have gotten dared. But instead, Wobbles ends up getting that fair. But ooh, off stage, maybe a chance here for Arc. So tricky with the movement, expecting the ledge option, covers it. Wobbles goes on stage. Up tilt, not going to be enough.
Is that a pivot up tilt? It was almost. It was really good.
Yeah, it was really, really close.
Arc is good.
Oh, man. He's the dude
who
made pivots.
That was a hilarious option by Wobbles. He knew that he was like probably going to die from that. So he's like, all right, I'm just going to trade with the down air and give him a little bit more damage. That was a great option.
And I also liked how Wobbles at the end just waited there. He was just like, I'm just going to stand here, and you're going to do something.
It was 2 invincible characters ready with their hammers. So, Arc counterfix to FOD, wants to get those quick kills, just like on Yoshi's.
This, if I remember correctly,
the last game of the tournament.
This was a stage that he was able to clutch it out on in the winners finals.
Right.
Are we going to see maybe a bit of a change in the course history?
Wow, I can't believe Wobbles' forward smash right there didn't hit. It was really close.
Oh, that actually, no. Honestly, for a second, I thought that could have been a dead Nana, but
well,
even though she doesn't have,
it really didn't matter because then he had Popo all to himself.
That was really big. That was really big because
stock 1.
Because I think Arc ends up hitting Nana just before Wobbles could use the belay, and the position where he was, I think the belay would have worked out. But because Nana was hit, the belay didn't really do anything for Wobbles. He just plummeted to the ground.
So Wobbles got up on stage and then just rolled in, and Wobbles didn't punish it. Arc is playing really crisp. They both are. Oh my gosh, they're both terrified of each other.
And it's interesting because these platforms make it so that these wave dash down smashes, I don't think, are as efficient, whereas Marth can still get some pretty good coverage anytime Wobbles tries to wave dash in. Like, you'll notice, like, he'll kind of dip behind he'll stay on the platforms and dip behind,
right?
And still cover underneath the platform.
Second lead stock. Oh, I think they both tried to grab, and Wobbles might have had port priority there.
Ooh, Wobbles on time.
That should be the stock.
Not quite yet.
I am wrong.
Exceptional DI from Marth. He's still living, but finds that F smash waiting for him as he tries to get back.
I think the first hit of Fair only hit Popo, and Nana's like a little bit back, so Nana got the F smash and Popo didn't. I think hit lag played a role in that kill.
Forward smash. Nana is out of there. Marth with an opportunity. Beautiful conversion. What a
Those
tipper.
were some beautiful forward smashes.
Jumping. You don't really see Marth use a jump from that height.
Yeah, just a full hop and then Fair the back up.
And it was like the reverse full hop, right?
Right.
The little fade back.
That's that last game of the tournament stuff where you like would never do it again later, but right now I need options.
Yeah.
Let's full hop Fair the back of their shield with Marth.
What I call it is okay. That was a beautiful handoff. But what I call that is you're a magician in front of an angry children's party, right? You're running out of tricks.
Right.
You're just pulling out everything that you got.
Full hop Fair the other side of their shield with Marth. Yep.
Nothing up my sleeves.
So Wobbles has a pretty big lead right now, but all Arc needs is like a few solid hits. Oh, that's game.
Yeah, very well could be. Nice. Even though he was able to take off one of the climbers, Wobbles, wave dashing right off the stage, grabbing that ledge, securing that option.
Really well played by both players. They both put on a great show. But,
yeah.
you know, Wobbles takes it. Wobbles is the slightly better player today.
Oh, man,
although I think they went even in games. No, Wobbles took one more.
Yes, Wobbles took one.
Okay.
Because it was a 2-0 for Wobbles, and then it was 2-1.
Okay.
Sent to.
Well, that's a wrap.